Welcome to Protect Nature. Today, we embark on an emotional and intense journey where the most terrifying natural disasters humanity has ever witnessed will be revealed in all their raw and haunting reality. From violent earthquakes that tear the earth apart to colossal tsunamis that swallow entire cities in an instant. These moments not only send chills down our spines, but also serve as a powerful wake-up call to the overwhelming force and relentless fury of nature. Join us as we relive 60 of the most harrowing moments, a journey where every second is a stark reminder of how fragile life on this planet truly is, and how crucial it is to protect Earth from the unpredictable wrath of Mother Nature. This emotional journey begins right now. Are you ready to face the truth? Oh no, houses are collapsing. A large chunk of the mountain range suddenly fell down, rocks and soil rolling like an avalanche, burying everything in piles of rubble. The mountain range has completely collapsed. Luckily, there are no humans there. The entire mountainside, covered with white snow, suddenly burst. The rushing snow swept away everything in its path. The entire house was completely swept away by the force of the floodwaters. The black tornado wants to swallow everything. Lightning tore through the black sky, illuminating everything in the blink of an eye with blinding white light. This storm is so strong, it wants to blow up everything. The floods flowing down from the mountains were terrible. Wherever they went, trees and land were swept away. This tsunami is terrible. It swallows tall buildings, encroaching on the city like a giant monster. The powerful whirlwind of dust swept up patches of dry land and vegetation, creating a wild and chaotic scene. Black tornado, strong as a millstone, they are crushing everything around them. The lightning was like a giant spiderweb covering the dark night sky. The tsunami hit the shore with terrible force. The sound of falling water sounded like the roar of a monster from the ocean. This rain was so intense, it completely whitened the sky. The landscape was submerged deep in the floodwaters. The massive landslides formed a mobile wall, roaring down at breakneck speed. The pass was blocked. Thunder and lightning signaled that the journey of natural disasters was about to begin. The red lava was like a river of fire, flowing rapidly through the rocks and destroying everything in its path. At the top of the mountain, the crater opened like a giant mouth, releasing storms of fire and ash. A thick curtain of dust rolled up from the fierce tornado, covering the entire area, making everything around it scary. The snow-white mountain range is collapsing, creating a white patch, which is truly terrifying. The hailstorm came suddenly. Large stones fell like marbles, creating popping sounds everywhere. It's scary. The heavy rain was accompanied by strong winds that seemed to want to blow up trees and houses. It's dangerous. The road is frozen, causing the vehicle to lose control. The snowstorm turned the surrounding landscape white, and the road became more slippery. Snow clouds rose and covered the entire area when the landslide occurred, covering the sky in a layer of white. This blizzard was so fierce, the landscape had become so white that it was impossible to see the direction. Dense, white snow makes it difficult for all vehicles to travel. Heavy snowfall makes it difficult for vehicles to move, and rescue vehicles are having to clear the snow to one side. This storm was so fierce, the white rain made it impossible to clearly distinguish the current state of the surrounding landscape. Black floodwaters are flooding into the fields. Erupting volcanoes create a majestic but also dangerous natural picture, where the power of nature is violently displayed. The crater boiled. Sparks shot out from the crater like natural fireworks, but full of danger. This forest fire is very fierce. The fierce fire is gradually burning the whole forest. The fire was so fierce, it burned the whole forest. Life here was almost completely lost. The sun was obscured by a whirlwind of dust, turning the sky a cloudy brown and the space becoming stuffy. The water from the tsunami came like a giant flood, overflowing all barriers, turning the land into a vast sea of water. This rain has been going on for hours. They don't seem to be tired, but are very happy to destroy everything. This flood is terrible. They are like giant pythons flooding into the forest. The flood submerged everything, turning everything into a vast sea of water. The storm was accompanied by a tornado. The destructive power was doubled. Houses and trees no longer have enough strength to fight them. Heavy rain, accompanied by wind, lasted for hours. Black smoke covered the sky. The fire was still burning and burned the entire forest. The torrential floodwaters flowed rapidly, carrying mud and trash, submerging the entire bridge. The fast-flowing floodwaters swept away the entire house. The house could not withstand the force of the snowstorm. Heavy snowfall covered the entire road, and trucks were having to deal with the consequences. Join Protect Nature on a journey to discover the boundless power of nature. The breathtaking moments we are about to witness not only surprise us, but also serve as a warning bell, reminding us of our great responsibility in protecting the environment and always being ready for emergency situations. If you feel the urgency of this message, do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to continue our journey to explore the dangerous but fascinating mysteries of our planet. Don't stand aside. Protecting the Earth is protecting our only home. See you again in the next magical adventures with Protect Nature.